So I've been journaling on some of the lessons I've learned. It's not all of them, but just some this year. And the one that really stands out for me is we are not the same. We do not hold the same office in the spirit sense. And when I say in the spirit sense, I mean in the spirit sense, within your family, we hold different offices. In the spirit sense, in the world, we hold different offices that come with different responsibilities, that come with different challenges. And it is very important to be aware of this, to accept this, to be content with this knowing, and to live according to your own office or your own calling or your own assignment and mission in life. That is, if you do not want to find yourself frustrated and in constant comparison with others, whether it be within your family or just whether with your peers. We hold different offices, and as such, expectations will be different for our lives, and the direction that our lives take will be different. What we have to face will be different, and it is okay. It is okay to be misunderstood, not to be understood. It is okay to be different. It is okay to maybe not be liked even for certain things. It is okay not to be validated in certain things. How you respond to izinto, how you react to izinto, how you handle your own life and things that come across as you journey, because our offices are different. The expectation is so different as well. I've learned that no matter what we wish, we don't get to choose our own battlefields when it comes to life. And as such, how we will be blessed and when we will be blessed and with what we will be blessed with will be different, and if we run away from our truth's way to the truths about your life, your call, your assignment, and your mission, your office in life, you are basically depriving God and the universe of showing off and showing up and showing you who God is and who you are to God, who you are in God's eyes. Well, who and what you are designed to be, you deprive, because it is only in accepting your own battlefield, your own challenges, your own life, that God, you can really see uNkulunkulu. I've learned that the importance of finding your voice as a person, and being true to that voice and using your words and using your voice, regardless of how it will be perceived, as long as it isn't done with respect and and all the time with consideration, but be truthful. Slow days are part of life, challenges are part of life, sad days, feeling unmotivated, it's all normal. But we have to normalize getting back on track. We have to normalize continuing, because to be courageous or to be brave and to be strong It's not something we can be 24/7, but it is sometimes you don't have an option but to be courageous, but to be brave, but to get back on track and to continue. We have to learn. The most important thing is also learning and knowing how to lead yourself first before you can lead anything or anyone. If you are somebody onesiphiwo sokuhola, so you also have to learn to lead yourself. That means being aware of your own emotions and also knowing that you don't stay there, you don't park, with misery, you don't park with pity, you don't park with trauma. You move, you get back on track, you find the tools, you release, you forgive as much as you need to, you release the pressure, your perfection, and I've learned that what is meant for you always finds you, and it will find you eventually, and that you must never ever exalt your challenges above God's power and the power that is bestowed upon you. Those are some of the lessons that I've learned this year.